Hi everyone, my name is Mark Kwok and we're talking about my favorite things. Today we're keeping it sweet, simple, really short because we're talking about a mug. I drink out of this mug almost every day. And so truly it is one of my favorite things and one of the things I use the most in my life. And that's why I felt like I needed to share about this. This is the HASAMI mug. Now this is the 13-ounce cup, kind of their most classic size. And this is in the color blue. But the truth is I actually own more than just this. I loved this mug so much that I ended up buying basically the full collection. Do I have a problem? Possibly. Do I love this cup? Undoubtedly. So let's talk about it. So HASAMI is a Japanese company that makes these ceramics, and they're really known for this cup, this mug, I'd say. They actually have a bunch of different products. They have plates and they have carafes and a bunch of different just kitchenware overall. So let's talk about this cup for a second. So this mug I've seen at a bunch of San Francisco Bay Area boutiques. And I always, every single time I went into one of those, this is over years by the way, anytime I went into those boutiques, my eye would go straight to this cup and be like, oh, that's a nice cup, you know? Then I'd flip over to the bottom here and see the fact that it says it's, $30, and I'd be like, please, $30 for a mug, I'm out. And so I'd set it back down and then leave the store or buy something else or whatever. I did that for years, and I'm not joking you. I've held this cup in those boutique shops over a dozen times, and repeatedly I just feel like, oh, nice mug, let me take a look at it. Oh, $30, oh, okay, put it back. And then again, I don't know, 2 months later, oh, I remember this mug, this is a nice mug. How much did it cost again? Oh, $30, I'm out of here. One day though, I felt like, I saw the mug again, and I said, all right, you know what? I gotta stop this cycle. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy this mug. $30, yeah, that's really expensive for a mug, and it's probably not worth it, but I don't wanna keep doing this over and over and over again, right? And so I decided, let's take the plunge and buy the mug. So I got it, and I realized something. There's really not that much special about this mug, but it is just slightly better than the mugs that I have at home. And it just aesthetically, feel-wise in my hand, even just as I drink this, there's just something about it that, it does a good job of retaining heat, but it doesn't, make it too hot for my hands. It's just a good balance overall. Plus it's designed really well. All of those things made me realize that I reached for this mug 100% of the time over my other mugs. Unless this was in the dishwasher, I basically went for this mug. And that's why I decided to get another one and another one and another one. So for me, based on the fact that these are, $30, I'd say that if you have a bunch of mugs that you love, I wouldn't get this mug. However, if you have no feeling towards mugs whatsoever and I don't know, that morning ritual of drinking coffee or drinking tea in the morning is like a kind of a sacred thing for you, why not have it be the best experience possible? And that means getting a good coffee machine, that means getting good coffee beans, good tea or whatever, but also the last mile, getting a good container for it all that you can sip on, right? These are the things that made me realize, hey, yeah, I probably would pay, the most I would pay is $10 for a mug or something, but spending the extra 20, give it as a donation to myself, an investment to my morning ritual. And just, if each coffee break that I have is made 1 cent better by this cup, over time, maybe it's worth it altogether, right? I'd have to drink out of it hundreds of times, but it'd be worth it overall. Also, this actually makes a very great gift because it's just a mug, sure, but this, I guarantee it'll be one of the nicest mugs that person ever receives. And given that mugs are something that you use quite frequently, they'd be reminded every single time they use it that, hey, this, Mark gave this to me, and oh my goodness, this is so nice, and I continue to use it every day. Perfect gift. So again, nothing hugely special about these cups, but I do really like them, and I, obviously bought multiples of them. So if you're in the market for a mug and you want to treat yourself and you want that kind of premier coffee experience at home, I would highly recommend HASAMI. One of my favorite things, something I use every day. Yeah, there it is. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Mark Kwok, and I will see you on the next one. Take a look at this. Yeah, there it is. There it is.